Good morning, Tehmeena Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will see two challenging questions on percentage. It is a part of the syllabus of O-level mathematics. To view more questions, you can visit my website address on my blog address. So before we see those questions, I want you to recall two basic concepts in percentage. There are different type of questions which are asked. So this is one of them, which will be applied in this past paper question. So for example, question says increase 60 by 35%. So it could be any value and you have to increase it by 35%. So there are two ways you can attempt it by. One method is, I'm not solving, just giving you idea here. So you can do here, what is 35% of 60? You will calculate that value and whatever the answer will come, you will add it in 60. So suppose your answer is A, you will add that answer in 60 and you will get the new value, right? And second method is, everything, original thing is always 100%. So if you're increasing 60 by 35%, it means the new value will be 135%. Why? Because 100% was the original thing and you are increasing it by 35%. So new price or new value will be 135% of 60, right? So you can calculate it directly. You will get answer here. Here you will get the answer 21. I have just figured it out from here, right? Okay, so this is very important to understand because this concept we will apply and this is better to apply in the past paper question here. You can do any method, it is all the same. Second, if question says decrease 120 by 45%. Again, the method is same because you know the original thing is 100%. It means the new thing is actually 55%. Why? Because 45% it is decreased by. So 100 minus 45 is 55%. So you can do directly 55% of 120 and you will get the new value. And the other method will be you actually calculate what is 45% of 120. So you can figure it out. Use the calculator or without. And then whatever the answer you will get, minus it from 120. Right? So we will apply this concept of increase in the past paper question because it is based on increased. Okay, so let's see this question. This question is from June 12, variant 1.1. The profit of a company was 5 million in 2009 and 8 million in 2010. So just by looking at these values, I know there is a profit. From 5 million, it is going to 8 million, right? Find the percentage increase in profit. So first of all, we need to know what is that profit and then we will change it into percentage. So let's see here. Difference in 5 million and 8 million is of 3 million, right? So if you know that originally it was 5 million and the difference is of 3 million, so you can easily calculate the percentage increase. Formula is difference divided by original price or original value, which is 5 million here in this case. So it will be 3 million divided by 5 million multiplied by 100%. And you will get 60% as a percentage increase. It is just like when you get your marks in test or exam, for example, 14 marks out of 15. So how do you change it into percentage? You multiply it by 100%. This is how we change fraction into percentage, right? And you get your answer. Okay. So next part. Another company had an income of $20 million in 2008. In 2009, this income decreased by 10%. And in 2010, income is increased by 15% from 2009. Now, this is very important and very interesting. I will tell you the common mistakes the students make here. What they do, they add up these two percentage. For example, 10 plus 15 is 25%. And then they apply 25% on 20 million. Never make this mistake. It is happening yearly and it is happening in steps. So you will first of all calculate the result of the 10% in decrease. Okay, after the decrease, what the value was, and then you will apply the percentage of increase on that new value, right? So original value will be taken care into twice depending on the new value. So let's do one by one. First of all, 2009. After the decrease, what was the value? So in 2008, it was 20 million. 10% it is decreasing. It means what it will become? I just explained you earlier. It will become 90% of this value now because 10% is down. So you can do here exactly in the same way, two methods I told you. 100 minus 10% is 90%, right? So you can do 90% of 2 million and that is equals to 18 million. So this is your direct answer. And second is you find out what is 10% of 2 million. When you get the answer, minus it from the original value, which was 20 million. So you got your new answer. So just a minute, please. So now you have found your new value, which is 18 million. Okay. Now it is increased by 15% in 2010. So what will you do? I did not do it here because I wanted you to figure it out yourself. So I'm just writing very quickly and you can calculate it. 15% increase on this amount because this was the amount in 2009. So 15% increase means the new value will be 115%, right? So you can do 115% of 18 million and you will get your answer. Okay, what was the price that year? So let's do it very quickly here. So it is 20.7 million. Okay. So in 2010, the value will be, he's asking what, find the income in 2010. So you can say it is 20.7 million. Now let's see the next question. It is talking about 60 garden plants. This is from June 13. And price of each plant is $2. Now what is happening? 25 of the plants were sold at 75% profit. 18 of them were sold at 35% profit. And the rest were sold at 4/5 of the cost price. So very interesting. The question is given here in terms of percentage and in terms of fraction. So you have to calculate the value for each part yourself. Okay. So first of all, we'll find out he has a profit or a loss because we don't know. He's just giving 2 profit and the remaining are sold at 4/5 of the cost price. So we have to find out about all 3 portions separately and then we will see was there a profit or not. Now when you are seeing profit or not, you have to see how much you have spent. So first of all, we will see that how much he spent to buy 60 plants. The cost of each was $2. So altogether, he spent $120 to buy those plants. Now, if he received at the end more than $120, it means he had profit. But if he received at the end, out of these 3 different type of sales, less than $120, then there is a loss. And then we will convert that profit or loss in the percentage. So let's see about 25 plants and 18 plants. So 25 plants were sold at 75% profit. 18 plants were sold at 35% profit. And again, the same method we applied in the previous example. Because it is a profit, I will add in 100%. So 100 plus 75 is 175%. So 175% of $2 is 3.5. Now, important thing here is, I know the plants he's selling, but at what price? It is written here 75%. So I have to calculate what is the meaning of that 75%. I can't multiply by this $2. At this price, he bought it. So first of all, I'm calculating what is 175% of $2. I got here $3.5. And then I'm calculating what is 135% of $2? Because he is selling each plant at this new price, right? So 18 plants he sold each at $2.7, and 25 plants each he sold at $3.5. So let's see how much he received from these two solds, right? So okay, so 3.5 into 25 is 87.5, right? So he received at the end 87.5. So when he sold 25 plants, he received $87.5. Here, because the price was 2.7 now, and he sold 18 plants, so he received altogether 48.6. Now the rest of the plants, the remaining plants are 17 now. From the total, we have subtracted these. So we need to know the new price at which he's selling each one of them out of these 17. So it is written 4/5 of the cost price. So let's calculate what is 4/5 of $2. So 4/5 of $2 is 1.6. So 17 plants, each one he's selling at $1.6. So he received altogether 27.2. So if you add up these three prices, which I have underlined here, so you will know how much he got at the end, right? It is 163.3. 163.3 is more than 120, so it means there is a profit. And we have found the profit is 43.3, and question was saying calculate the profit or loss. So we are saying there was a profit, $43.3. Next part of the question was saying find out the percentage profit or loss. We have just seen in the previous example that the method to calculate is profit divided by buying price, which is the original price. So profit was 43.3, and original price at which he bought all the plants was 120. So you calculate it, it is 36.083. So your answer is either 36% or 36.1%. Usually we give answer in 3 significant figures, so I would recommend to write this, or you can write both like this. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please share it with your friends and press like and subscribe so you will get notification of my new videos. Thank you. Take care.